Hello everyone, Gwendoning from Multihulls. Today we are on board the Xquisite 60 solar power. This is a brand new model. We're going to give you a little tour of the boat and I'm going to explain you all about it, what its purpose is, where it's built, what equipment you've got on board. So follow me and let's take a tour. Subscribe to the Multihulls World newsletter for 2 free months of the magazine on our website. So here we are. This is the first powercat actually from the brand Xquisite. So we're discovering a brand new model. Hull number 1, the yard actually likes to keep their first hull for each model to themselves so that they get to test it to, develop the product. So this is the one we're discovering today. We're gonna start with the aft cockpit. As you can see, for a 60-footer, this is a very roomy boat right now. The aft cockpit, it has the arch, it's the signature from Xquisite that they use for all the solar power, or all the solar panels, sorry, on the top. They got a total of 8 kilowatts on this boat, so that's a lot of power. I will explain to you in a little bit the purpose of it. But yes, that arch gives a real good covering of the aft cockpit, which allowed them to really open up the doors here so that it's protected, so they could actually afford to have a very open area. So as you can see, it's a very flush aft cockpit to saloon area here that opens up to the galley as well. So entertainment wise, it's actually amazing to have that much space. Seating wise, I mean, this table, obviously you can unfold it. This is a little touch from Xquisite. You'll see it on the cockpit table upstairs as well on the Flybridge. They have a little wall map that I really love. For the little anecdote, they're planning on doing in about 2 years' time, they're planning on doing a circumnavigation with the fleet of Xquisite. So this will be part of the game. We'll tell you more about it as they get closer to the departure date. I love an entertainment feature in this boat. The aft cockpit, you actually have a nice grill over there with fridge as well, possibility to put the ice maker. Sound system throughout the boat, obviously, because sailing without a good music track is not the same. Moving on to the inside of the boat. So galley, I mean home appliances, Bosch fridge, induction cooktop, big sink. Little island is really nice for 2 reasons. One, it kind of breaks up the empty area here a little bit, so it gives it a little more texture, and it's also secured to be cooking even when you're at sea and have, handrails on both sides. So all in all, a very nice kitchen. On the other side, you do have your little lounge area with the couch. You have a second one, actually I have 2 in there, and this one has 2 little poofs there that you can actually make into a big queen bed if you need more sleeping area. Obviously, entertainment center again, the TV that comes up in there so you can enjoy a good movie at sea or at anchor. That helm station, which is, we'll get back to it later when we come into explaining the solar hybrid and everything, but the purpose of this boat was to be, it's to be able to single-handle this boat, basically. So they've made it so that one single person can cruise, dock, do everything really on this boat. So you've got remote controls, you've got an access door to the side so you can access the deck and everything. You also have an access to the Flybridge real quick and easy from the inside. So they thought of everything. But we'll stick with the interior for now. Let me show you the master cabin. This is my favorite feature of the boat. Here's the thing, it's like on the powercat, you actually have the luxury to have a lot more real estate in the front of the boat where you would usually have your mast and all the sail handling. Here, they really utilize the entire beam of that 60-footer boat, and they made it into a master cabin that had not only amazing lighting, you have hatches all above the bed so you can be looking at the stars at night. You also have an electric hatch in the front that you can just push a button, opens up, you get perfect ventilation through your boat. A lot of power boats, they rely on AC a lot. This one was conceived so that you can actually work without it. Obviously, it is equipped with it, that you can run from the batteries, but it does have that natural ventilation that they thought of throughout the entire boat, especially this cabin, where you really have between the door and the back and the front hatch, plus the little ceiling hatches as well. It's just a perfect flow of air. As I mentioned, it's the full beam. So let's take a quick look on the port side. You have an entire wardrobe, a lot of space, a lot of storage. This was the design for this hull number 1, but hull number 2, I know that, for example, the owner requested a little dresser table and everything. So you could technically turn that into a home office, or it's customizable to a certain point. So yeah, a lot of storage, a lot of room, and very, very tall headroom here in the entire boat. Actually, you can see it very well here. I'm not that short. 175 in meters, 5'8" I think in feet. But yeah, so that gives you an idea of the space in this boat. Let's move to the starboard side of that master cabin so I can show you the bathroom, because this is majestic. So not only you've got room, but the feel of it, the little finishing touches are very, very modern and well finished, honestly. Just those little handrails that you can see here, mirrors everywhere to give even more of a roomy feeling in the whole room. That shower that is extra, extra large with a nice little bench here. Big hatches as well, so you've got light and you've got ventilation, which is very appreciated. Home, like a shower like at home. They all have the rain showers because it's an exquisite boat, so you have it on the aft deck, you have it in the bathrooms as well. Storage behind the mirrors, they really thought that storage through. You've got it everywhere. It's really, and it's big deep closets as well, so it is whether you're an owner going long range or you want to have the whole family and all the stuff, that's always possible. Let's go to the starboard hull. We're going to take a look at the VIP cabin. It doesn't equal the master cabin, as you can imagine, because you do not have that front view on the water and an extra room, but it is called VIP for a reason. You have a full desk slash dresser table here as well. Very big size beds. A lot of room, a lot of headroom, a lot of brightness. Ventilation is, as I said, very important for Xquisite on all their boats. So every window, which are glass window, real glass window, by the way, and very tall to let all the brightness in, has a hatch on it, so you actually really create a very nice airflow throughout the whole cabin, which is very appreciated. Again, they do have AC, so if you need it, it is always an option. They've added storage everywhere, and the little touches like, you know, USB-C chargers, wireless chargers, all the AC control right by the bed, the music, everything's been well thought of. The bathroom is a VIP bathroom too, with the double sink, storage, even behind those mirrors, you have an entire wardrobe with like proper shelves, hanging closet. They're, yeah, short of no comfort. We're gonna go take a look to the other hull right now, the port hull. Let's go. So we're now in the port hull in the front. So we have, that is the guest cabin actually, which is still very roomy here. I will not insist enough on the ventilation on this boat. It's really, really nice to have. We're here at the marina during the boat show, and even then with the hatches open, they don't even have to run the AC. It's really appreciated. The head here actually acts as a ensuite bathroom for the guest cabin, but also as a day head. So you got a door that goes right back to the stairs so that your, guests can use the head during the day without disturbing the peace of the people living on board. So really nice. Let's show you on the front there, we actually have a bulkhead that is leading to what is the crew quarter on the other side right now, because that was a choice for this boat, given that it was going to be the hull staying with Xquisite, so they wanted to have a full-time crew on board. That aft cabin actually can be turned into a utility room as well, where you can have everything, your workbench, your dryer, your washer. Right now the washer dryer is right here, so they've actually included it in that little section here. But you can turn it into a utility room or another guest cabin if you want to. The access would be, if it was a regular cabin, you would have an access from here, but also one from the cockpit, which is the case right now for the crew cabin that is only accessible from the aft cockpit. Let's go and take a look at the Flybridge. So we're now on the Flybridge of this 60-footer. As you can see, that's a lot of real estate for a 60-foot catamaran. We're going back to the same, entertainment center. As I said previously, you do have a grill and fridge and everything down in the aft cockpit, but you do have a repeat here with a sink, ice maker, full grill. So you can really have entertainment on both levels simultaneously, even if you need to. You can access that Flybridge both from the main saloon and from the aft cockpit. So for a lot of reasons, when you're cruising on your own, you can easily go from the helm station downstairs to the helm station up here. It's a repeat basically of what you've got downstairs. So all the controls that you've got on one level, on the next level as well. This boat is equipped with a lot of nice gadgets on the electronics side. I'm going to talk about that for a second, but first I'm going to finish with this beautiful seating area. That table, as I mentioned earlier as well, that little design is an exquisite trait, and I absolutely love it. So seating area, you've got aft, you've got the main dining table and a forward-facing lounge area as well, so you can be enjoying the view and still be going underway in the right direction. Moving to the most important part of the boat, the hybrid system, the solar panels. This is what is the key feature of that 60-footer, because there are quite a few on the market, but this one has a very specific program, which is being able to do circumnavigation. As I've mentioned before, this boat is equipped with 8 kilowatts of solar panels. You can find them everywhere on the arch and the aft of the boat, all the way on the rooftop of the Flybridge. You have some on the front as well. They're all glass solar panels, which is very nice. First, nice design. Two, let some air and some light in, so it's all for the best. But most importantly, it's powering the hybrid system. But the hybrid system is a little different on this boat. Usually, you will find a serial hybrid system or a parallel hybrid system, depending on what the program of the boat is. This one has both. It has a few advantages. One, safety, because if one fails, you always have the other one to back you up on that one. But two, you basically get the best of both worlds. You get the parallel system that will give you the fast power that you need if you're, let's say, cruising in the Bahamas and you want to go 20 knots. That's the max speed of that boat, by the way. If you want to go 20 knots between islands, you can use the parallel hybrid system to get that fast cruising speed. You also have the serial hybrid system that will give you the long range. It's going to be a slower speed. So let's say you want to do about 3,000 miles. You're going to go probably around 6 knots. 7 max, and that will give you that range. Obviously, the faster you go, the smaller the range is, but that will get you from point A to point B to be allowed to do circumnavigation. In addition to safety, it gives you the range, but it also gives you the power. Let's take a quick look at the engine room so I can show you a little bit about what we're talking about, the electric engine, the diesel engine, and they also have a generator. So I'll explain all of that in the bottom. Here we are, engine room of the Xquisite 60-solarpower. So as I told you earlier, main engine, 440 horsepower Yanmars. You can see right behind it, coupled with it, is a 130 kilowatts electric engine. So there's your hybrid system. They also have a 180 kilowatt generator to help you power everything if needed, and that will make the magic happen, basically. So yeah, for long cruises and fast island hopping, you got the whole deal here. So now that we've seen the engine room, I want to show you a little bit of the side and front cockpit of this wonderful boat. As you can see, it's one thing we noticed on the inside as well, but I will repeat it, the height of those windows and glass windows, which gives not only a very nice look to the boat from the outside, but so much visibility and light coming to the inside. Flush decks, very nice handrails as well. They were nice and high when you're on the aft there. And here, again, we're talking about a boat that is meant for an owner with family, cruising, long range. It's just all about the comfort, all about the entertainment room, and this front cockpit actually adds to this because you have some very nice lounging area here on top of the master cabin basically, and still a very large front deck if you want to, you know, sit and enjoy a nice sundowner here. So they thought about shade as well. They've got this very nice shade set up on the front lounge area over there, and obviously utilization of the space, a lot of lockers there. You got your anchor locker for your lines, for your fenders. They thought of everything. So we'll take a last look at the aft cockpit, and I'll leave you with that. Before we leave you to the end of this tour, a last little touch here that I needed to mention is the toy garage that they have here with a couple of buttons to activate it, open and close. Really handy to store all your pedal boards, all your toys really to put here. You also have here an inflator, deflator for all your inflatable toys, so don't have to pump for hours, always appreciated. I don't know if you remember in the bathroom earlier, I was talking about the rain shower as well. That's one of the signatures as well from Xquisite. So this whole aft deck is really built and thought through to actually have as much fun as you can have on this boat at anchor. So yes, that was our little tour of the Xquisite 60-Solar-Power. I hope you enjoyed it. You will obviously find the boat test very soon in one of the Multihullsworld magazines, so don't forget to give a like to the video, comment with all the best comments that you've got, and obviously follow the channel so that you can actually see all the following up videos that we'll make of this boat and all the other Multihulls on the market. So we'll see you soon.